welcome to Real Dragon RC. Today we're out here to test a Redcat Gen 8 V2, I call him Thanos. He's in his stock configuration except for some shot keys to lower him just about 5 millimeters. And I'm going to be honest with you, the stock motor and ESC are not too bad. But we're going to take him out for a run, then we're going to swap it up for a Fusion 2-in-1 1800 kV, and then we're going to do another run just to kind of compare the two. Stay tuned. So we're going to start out getting into some sandy soil here, trying to go up a little bit of a hill, able to hook up, no problem. Get to a little bit steeper point, and you can see the tires just digging in. Not really able to go up that line. Again, the soil is pretty rough here. Gets steep relatively quickly. Tires again digging in. Side to side, trying to get up to the top of this hill. Just not really having any luck here. Here we are from a different angle, trying to get up the same hill. Getting a little side to side. You can see the front tires digging in really well there. Again, coming up small embankment right over the top. And here we are coming up this little wash, getting the suspension flex a little bit, getting some small to medium sized rocks, seeing what kind of power, what kind of low speed control we have here. And all in all, it wasn't too bad. Again, tires not gripping the best in that rough sandy soil, but we're able to make it. And here we are going back down the exact same wash. Not a lot of problem. Downhill control's just as important as uphill, and it handled this pretty well. Okay, so just want to show you the approach and departure angle. Like I say, this has shot keys on it to lower the body just a little bit. And this won't change with the new motor, but it will kind of give you a sense of what this looks like. So we're going to do a little side hilling here just so you can see. Again, this won't change with the new motor, but you can kind of see it gets a little slippery, a little sideways. And that's an issue with the tires, which we're also going to replace when we come back out. So there it is, the stock Redcat Gen 8 V2 minus lowering the body a little bit. A 55 turn brushed motor. 40 amp ESC comes stock. It's the stock wheels and tires, very aggressive tires. And here we are working on it, getting everything situated, new wheels, new tires, new motor. There's the stock configuration versus the new tires with the aluminum wheels. Here we are finally with the Hobbywing Fusion motor in there. So here we are with the Hobbywing Fusion 1800 kV. We've also got the RC 4-wheel drive Super Swamper TSL SX tires on it, and let's see how it does. I should also mention it has the exact same pinion, 17-3 pinion, and I can already tell you there's a lot more power, a lot better low speed control as well. You can see how very smooth. We go with this steep sandy spot earlier. Didn't have so much good luck. And this time the Hobbywing takes us all the way to the top. So here we are, we're going to go up some of the similar places as before. This is sandy, kind of rough soil. Tires just not getting the amount of grip we'd like, scooting left to right, but finally hit this line. We're able to creep up to the top and go down nice and slow. What's hard to see here is there's a lot of vegetation. You can see some of the bigger plants, but quite a bit of vegetation. Redcat's able to just roll right over them. Coming up this wash, lots of bigger rocks here. Some kind of medium to large size rocks. Redcat's able to climb up it without really any difficulty. You can see the suspension flex there some, but you know, the stock configuration was also able to come up this, but the Hobbywing did it better. So here we are, the Redcat Gen 8 V2. I set out to just kind of compare the stock electronics to one of the more popular motors on the market, the Hobbywing 1800 kV 2-in-1 or the Fusion. And I have to say, I actually was really impressed with the stock Redcat electronics. You know, a lot of times seems like manufacturers don't give you the optimal combo between the ESC and the motor. But the Redcat was really good. Now, I don't want to take away anything from the Hobbywing. It's brushless, it's a lot smoother control. I'm sure the radio didn't hurt that at all. But if you're going to get one of these, I don't know that it's necessary to invest in a brushless system straight away. You know, Redcat is kind of underrated in a lot of respects, in my opinion. You have a lot of people out there who are big Traxxas fans or Axial or whatever the case may be, and they all make good products as well. I'm not here to bash any particular brand, but it was really good out of the box. You know, I mean, lowering the ride height a little bit I think is a necessity because it is so top heavy. That's one of the things, you know, you do as quickly as you can. I just use these shock keys here. Didn't really make any adjustments to the shocks themselves. But the motor is really easy to change out. It's really easy to check your gear mesh. Just in general, really solid rig right out of the box. If you do want to upgrade to the 1800 kV Fusion, it does fit. It's a little longer than a 550 can, but you end up with just a little bit of gap there between the motor and the servo. Nothing, no trimming or anything like that is required. So anyhow, thanks for coming with me. Thanks for watching my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time.